Okay, so they took down the Facebook account. You know, when they ask for your ID, whether you even give them the real ID or not, they delete your entire page, which Facebook used to not let you delete your Facebook pages. They used to let you keep them. But, go to these stores, these Wear Me Again stores, to boycott China. Hold on to your stuff. Don't get new cars. Don't get new nothing. Just, if you got something and it works, use it and keep it good. And Spectrum, you don't want Spectrum. Spectrum is what these 5G towers are. They have nothing to do with the internet, nothing to do with Wi-Fi. They're giant microwave bubbles, if they so wish, which can fry us probably for miles. And since we are all Jesus now, okay, you want to remember that. We all Jesus now. I'm going to tell you something. Oh, yes. Watch out for the wasp, because it's the season for wasps and yellow jackets. I'm allergic to yellow jackets, so if I get stung by them, there's a possibility I might still die. Not going to test it to see if I'm healed. But, yeah. So, Facebook is gone. All the writings are gone, unless those of you who were wise enough to save everything, because I told you. Well, it's an interesting thing on top of the Carrollton. I guess it's a scanner of some sort. I don't know. But, we don't know who's Freemason and who's non-Mason unless we study the Freemasons where we live. And if we study the Freemasons where we live, then we know who they are. And here is a beautiful tree. But, sadly our summer was so hot this year that a lot of our trees died or burned or whatever you want to call it. So I just got out of the Holiday Inn Express, room 322. You got our white sun. So anyway, back to Home Depot. If you go to the Home Depots, they've put in a new cashier thing, they say, to protect them from the rain. But what it's really going to be, that is where the FEMA Guard or the Homeland Security Guard or the ICE Guard or G4S Academy, there's like 30 different companies you want to look into that are private contracted cops. Freemasons, of course, all of them. They're stupid because they thought Lucifer was going to save them. And we now know the end game of the machine, at least the Edison in Santa Barbara, is to destroy the world we live in. So when that happens, you're gone. And if you're homeless, you might want to move on if they're cleaning up the homeless where you live, because that means they're just going to take you away, probably kill you, turn you into that fake meat product they're selling now, alt meat. Alt meat is just how you dispose of the population. You can crush everything up. You can turn the bones into dog food. The marrow. Oh, yeah, I'm sure we taste just as good as any other animal. But go to your Home Depots and look in the garden shop. You're going to see this new guard stand. They say it's to protect them, but that's going to be turned into a Walmart FEMA camp. It's not just the Walmarts. It's all of them. They're everywhere. So hopefully for now, as far as those of us who are workers and who are doing the best we can, we're still American born and American made, and hopefully a lot of the Russians who were raised here, and the Nigerians or Africans, Ethiopians, light skins, of course, when it comes to black people, Asians, of course, Chinese pretending to be Japanese and Korean. I have to re-educate those who don't know what's going on. And so we live in purgatory. The end game is to destroy purgatory, and if this place ceases to exist, doesn't mean we cease to exist. Okay, we are the immaterial. We are the immortal immaterial. We are thought. We are spirit. Spirit is life. Okay, spirit is not evil. It's not good. It's just life. You choose with your person. The person is the only thing we know. Okay, the trees, unhealthy. Of course, all this is just landscaped. It's just to give you the illusion that the trees are healthy and that the sun is not hurting us and the spraying of the skies is not hurting us. And a shout out to Richie from Boston. The truth is stranger than fiction. A call for an uprising. And others. I don't need to name all of y'all, but y'all need to be more careful. You got to be more safe out here. Gonna want to have 99 proof grape juice. Hell yeah, motherfucker. Drink that cheap shit up. Made in America, at least. But you see, the trees are dying. This ain't just ants. Ants are okay. You want ants in the trees. They live in the trees. They don't kill them. They network. But the tree's fine. What happens, though, is the pollution and the toxic waves of these 5G towers And so we know how they work now. Those giant things at NASA, they say, are fake space, they're space telescopes, radar. No, those are the microwave weapons. And they beam them into the dome, the sky things, the sun shields. And then the sun shield can turn, and then it hits where you are. So if you have a private jet and you're sick and tired of this world as it is, and you know you may not be able to repeat because they're going to destroy this place and we can't dissipate as spirits and come back as new life forms, you can crash through those glass things if you know where they are with the jet. It's not going to hurt your jet. It might hurt your engines, I don't know, bail out, whatever. But if you can destroy the sun shields, then they have to put it at the dome. And I think the dome's 4 miles up. So if you hit the dome, it's not the precise weapon you want. You want to hit something about a mile up. And they're massive. I mean, if you looked at Richard from Boston, these things are massive, but they're just made of glass. Also, you could get drones if you want to fly drones through them, or get your 22s, whatever. Take target practice if you see one of these things in the sky, or you get the location. There has to be a technology, some spectrum that can see them. So adjust your cameras, play with the spectrums on your cameras and your video cams and even your cell phones. And do what you can to, stop the madness. But that's Mesopotamian structure right there. I think you can see now with eyes that are open. And, of course, that flag, I don't know about that flag no more. I don't even think we should keep it as a symbol of shame. I just think we should make our World Republic Constitution if we survive this next reset and if we can stop the hydrogen bombs. They're going to blow everything up. That's their plan. They want to cease to exist, these people who ate the white powder from the Egyptian tombs, and I don't think there's any more of it. I think it was used up. But they promised the Freemasons you can become like gods. It means you'll live forever. It means you'll be all-knowing. You'll be connected to every other mind, and you have no more privacy. And you can never die. And you're trapped in the spirit, not the material world. These bodies will always pass. That's the way it works. It comes and it goes. Life comes and life goes. So if you're living in the woods, be safe, be smart. Get you a solar-powered heating device. Learn to eat foods that are not hot so you don't have to burn fires. And, propane. They're going to outlaw propane. They're going to outlaw gas. They're going to put everyone on electricity. That's kind of the plan in California. And I'm just trying to make a long video because I can't make short video blips anymore. I've lost the ability to just do a short video. So I post like one video a day if I post any. And you just come back here. You don't have to like the video. You don't have to dislike the video. You can just watch and learn and copy. Same with the text. Anything I write that you think is important, copy and paste it somewhere else. Or print it and hand it out to your churches in Sunday school. They don't need to know Sunday school is where you're learning how to be the resistance, or the Muslim schools, or the Jewish schools, or whatever school. Even Churches of Satan, OTO. Jade Helm 15 is here. It never went away. And it continues. And they can replace us with white Russians to be white people who were raised in America. Dee Molay, Job's Daughters, Rainbow Girls. You know the drill. This is just for newbies. But we're in prison. All these lights, it's a prison camp. So be safe, be smart, stock up on dry beans, dry rice, dry lentils, clean water, and stay off the grid if you can, and don't participate. The only way you resist the red dragon from the book of Revelation, made in China, the merchant ships will cry when she falls, is we stop buying stuff from China. We start making stuff local. I mean, we can make anything. We can make cars. We can make food. And that's the one thing that America needs to know most, in all countries. If you have access to food, if you can grow food, protect the ants. Okay, this is good. You don't want to hurt them. You need them. They help the earth live. And you want your bugs, your creepy crawlers. You want all of it. It matters to our success of defeating the red dragon in the book of Revelation. Now, we wrote this book. I don't know how many times we've gone through the resets and the world gets blown up, but it's getting to the point this world cannot take any more, worldwide massive explosions. Do not forget about the 2 continents left off the Flat Earth United Nations map. Okay, there's 2 continents of unknown power, unknown military, unknown language, possibly even. It could be a whole people with their own ways, their own language, their own religion, who come to kill the Trumps and the Putins and Z's after World War III. So it'd be in our interest not to have World War III and to make peace with these 2 continents and tell China, hey, we're all going to make stuff local. We're closing down the stock market. We're getting rid of the banks. And we're just going to take care of everyone, because that's all you have to do. You just take care of one another and you're good. All right, so be smart, be safe. Johnny Exodice lives, and so do we. The Book of Exodice. We are Pacto. We don't do Raka. We take them out.